Hello, everyone. This is Doc Holliday, and I wanted to talk to you guys about. No, let me turn this gain down a little bit. I wanted to talk to you guys about how the economy is currently going right now. As in, the economy is went to shit. um, and we basically have a bifurcated economy, which means the rich keep on getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. And unfortunately, the more that we have this bifurcated economy, the more we are going to have people at our southern borders trying to break in. And the reason for that is because of the fact that most of the world is based off of the American dollar. So naturally, as inflation continues to rise in America, so too does inflation tend to rise in at least 130 some of the global 190 some countries. And that is because of the fact that everybody is basically linked to the dollar, or goes. The economy is based off of the dollar. So, we should have had how do you call it, recession years ago. All these white folks should have been losing this money years ago, but yet they are developing different ways to stretch out or to resist recession, when all it's doing is fucking up our economy more and more and more and more, to where in which when the snapbacks happen, it's going to happen in such a way that no one could have ever well, that's what they're going to say. No one else could have ever predicted. But it don't take a genius to figure out these things. Currently, right now, we got mortgage rates at like 6%. Well, no, they're probably not. Interest rates are just 6%. Mortgage rates is probably like 4.75%, 5.25%. It's way too high. And in addition to that, we still have, we got more players in the housing market right now. We not only have the American citizens, which is supposed to be rightfully there, but we have all of these corporate conglomerates that are now going into buying a lot of the land, a lot of the houses that are or were available on the American market. And now you have Goldman Sachs that is creating a fund that is actually going out there to do the same. And once Goldman Sachs goes out there and does it, every other company or every other asset manager is going to do the same thing. And it's all that's going to happen is it's going to be more and more people ending up homeless. The housing market was not designed for everything to keep going up and up and up. The housing prices keep going up. A house was not designed for it to be worth legitimately like $53,000 or so. Now selling for $253,000. That's and for no reason. It's not like there was any kind of improvements done on the house or anything. It's just that same plot of land, or that same house on that same land is now worth 5 times more than what it was initially, and that's absolute garbage. And guess what? 4 years from now, it's probably going to be worth double that, because white people are not wanting to enforce regulations. Well, I can't even say just white people. The people in general, American people, are not willing to put forth to input regulations, and they don't want to be on the losing side, so they rig the game for their own advantages, even though it is going to lead to global demise. When is it going to stop? When are we going to? Because again, I mean, so now 4 years from now, we're going to have double the amount of people on the border right now than we do right now. Right now, we probably got more than 5 times, 10 times, probably more than that, the amount of people that you used to have in the 90s hitting the southern border. It's a dereliction of their duties to allow the southern border to be as it is. It's a dereliction of the duties. And now I want the Republicans to understand this. Jeremy Powell is a continuation of Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump hired Jeremy Powell. And then Biden, lazy ass, sir, keep a job. You're white. Lord knows I don't want to fire you. And you're a Jew. Shit. Lord knows I don't want to fire you. This stupid motherfucker has been going around willy-nilly, just doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, having no accountability for shit. No accountability for shit whatsoever. Constantly inflating interest rates, making me be broker than ish. And a lot of other people's broker than ish. And then, not to mention, look how much. Look, we how much is the deficit right now? And we like $40 trillion, right? Something like that right now. And you know how much the interest pay? Like, we're only paying interest payments. Whoever knows who what? How do you say it? Lord only knows who is holding our I don't know, is it called bonds or whatever? Yeah, bonds. And now we're paying all those high interest rates. And that's garbage. All because of Jeremy Powell. Not because he wants to make the banks money. This is absolutely asinine. And so what we're going to do is we're going to continue doing this same thing as soon as Trump gets back in office, if that were to be the case. This is absolutely stupid. It's fuck. And I really wish that anybody that's watching this, if you're new to the channel, please take a look at some of my past videos when I talk about this whole interest rate hike and all this other stuff. The demise of the global economy by everyone's favorite Jew, Jeremy Powell. And now we have to talk about Palestine. Palestine, 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 Palestine. All for a lie. All because of a lies. Palestine does not belong to the Jewish people. These Palestinian people are going to completely uproot the Palestinian people. They are going to be, well, they're going to try to be their commander in chief. Like they're basically going to have that as like an enclave of the Jews, and they're going to actually make it pretty much untenable for any of the Palestinians to actually be able to live, to exist in Palestine. And that is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And America is funding it. Already, after these Israeli people have killed over 20,000, probably over 25,000 Palestinian people right now, as of February the 20th. The Jewish people have killed over 25,000 Palestinians. For another over 100 and some thousand severely wounded or get leg amputations, all kinds of just disgusting things, gunshot wounds. You have people burying 6, 7, 8, 9 members of their family. After all of these things, America is going to say, we need to send more money to support Israel. In what world does that make sense? How does that make sense to anyone? On behalf of all Americans that do not support a war in Gaza, to you Palestine, to you Gazians, to you Palestinians, please accept Americans' most humblest apologies. There should be no way in the world any money should go towards Israel. Any. It makes no sense at all. I need to leave that subject alone. And Trump is more devout to the Jewish people than Biden is. All of it is racism, pure and simple. All of it is racism. Much the same as it is racism that black people in America cannot get an anti-black hate crime bill. Bet you them Asians got it. Bet you them gays got it. But not them blacks. Not them N-words. They don't deserve rights. We have got to do better, America. We have got to do better.